My name is Trevor Massey. I fight out of Ludwig Martial Arts. I'm going to go and fight for the troops tomorrow.
What's up, everybody? Randy Rowland here, fighting out of Factory X Muay Thai. Tomorrow night, look for me to finish this fight. You know how I like to do it. If you've seen my fights before, you know it's going to be real violent, real explosive, so enjoy.
First, fighting out of the McMillan Sales red corner, holding an amateur record of 2 wins, 4 losses, standing 5'10", weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting independently out of Denver, Colorado, please make welcome Trevor Massey. And fighting out of the Last Call Tavern blue corner, holding an amateur record of 3 wins, 2 losses, standing at 6 feet tall, weighing in at 145 pounds, fighting out of Factory X Muay Thai in Inglewood, Colorado, please make welcome Randy Quicks Rowland. This amateur featherweight bout is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. Referee is Adam Martinez.
Okay, gentlemen, we know
Fight fans, welcome to the Budweiser Event Center in Loveland, Colorado, where tonight's Sparta Combat League brings you Army versus Marines. My name is J.R. Gordon with MMABuzz.com. I'll be commentating alongside Ron Goldstein with FightJobs.com. Our first fight of the night is a 145-pound fight. The fighter in the white trunks is Randy Rowland, representing Factory X. He's facing off against the Ludwig martial arts fighter, Mr. Trevor Massey. Referee Adam Martinez, third man in the cage, and Ron, you and I were both pretty excited when we saw this matchup for this fight card.
To get a fight card started off with this matchup right here is insanity, and I love every bit of it. Both of these guys are just exceptional up-and-coming fighters. You know, we've seen Randy Rowland, of course, training with Factory X his whole career. Trevor Massey, one of those guys, exponentially gets better every single time he fights. I just love watching this kid fight. Can't wait for this one to get going, JR.
And nice straight right up the middle, lands for Rowland, follows it up in the next exchange, able to drop Massey. Massey still a little bit staggered, shooting for the takedown here.
Oh, big right hand from Randy Rowland really hurt Trevor Massey as he was coming in, and Trevor Massey is on shaky legs right now.
Massey is committed to this takedown, shoved Rowland all the way across the cage. Let's see if he's able to finish here. Rowland so far, good job with his footwork and hand position on the heads, keeping Massey from wrapping him up, but Massey got around both legs there, able to rip Rowland down at least momentarily.
Both guys staying very calm and cool right now. Obviously, a big shot kind of catches attention, but Trevor Massey doing a really nice job of staying out of trouble. Randy Rowland looking to get out of this hold right now from Massey, but looks like Massey's recovered and looks like this fight's back underway.
Massey's doing a good job with the leg control here. He's got a far side ankle pick with one hand, and he's scooping out the leg with his own leg, and just really nice job of keeping his opponent from getting his feet underneath him. And just as I say that, Rowland gets back up to standing, looking to set in the Kimura, takes him down with it, scramble for position, see how it plays out. Rowland going to try to go for the armbar, but Massey has his defense in place pretty tight. A little bit of a precarious position there to be letting go and go for the strikes. Scramble here. Let's see how it plays out. And Rowland gets himself against the cage where he can have a little more solid footing underneath him.
Seems as though Massey's recovered. A good scramble, as you said. Now the action's off the cage and back onto the cage. Oh, and a great knee from Randy Rowland. Beautiful.
Massey, good job with his legs of using that to entwine the legs of Rowland, both from standing and on the ground. Let's see if Rowland goes for some knees here. No, one more time it's Massey. Massey did a masterful job of head control in order to get that takedown. Of course, it was the trip that started the effect, but what he did with the head of Rowland is what made that takedown work.
Absolutely right. Rowland looked a wizard, but obviously Massey had some good strength, good technique in there, and oh my goodness. Whoa, what a finish to this first round. Unbelievable action. Wow. Wow. I got to tell you, though, I'm watching Trevor Massey walk back to his corner in between the first and second round here. He still looks a little wobbled right now. I'm not sure if he's got all of his wits about him yet. Randy Rowland in the corner looking nice and composed. getting some instruction from Mark Montoya. But just exactly as we figured this fight would turn out, barn burner from second one. Outstanding action. This is exactly what Army versus Marines is all about. Great matchup, great fighters, great crowd. Cannot wait to see this second round get started. And I'm curious to see if Trevor Massey's going to be okay coming into this second round, if he's able to shake it off. But these guys are both in outstanding condition. And Trevor Massey took this fight on a very late notice.
And touch the gloves for some sportsmanship, then they'll try to punch each other into unconsciousness.
The abyss. And there is that hook again.
Beautiful counter shot. It was the footwork of Rowland to set that up for him, and the kick to the body really going to drain some energy out of Massey. But Massey showing that beard is not just for effect. Holy cow.
Super tough guy.
Take a shot.
Super tough guy, and his ability to bounce back after big shots is unbelievable.
And again, Rowland just seeming to be able to see those punches coming. And Massey, both hands down, taking deep breaths. I think it was that body kick earlier in the round that's really taken a lot out of Massey.
You know, Randy Rowland has one of the most beautiful counter hooks that I've ever seen, and he's been able to land that twice tonight. The first one is what sent Trevor Massey into a spin. The second one just landed a little bit ago, and that's the one that really hurt Massey again. So I'm curious to see if that's going to be the shot that Rowland looks for.
Really nice job by Rowland this evening of being able to get his feet back underneath him. A couple times he's been put down in positions that I didn't think he was going to get back up from, but
agreed.
Gets his feet under him, brings it to the cage, and now looking to separate and get some distance. What I really like that Rowland did right there when he separated was he separated with strikes.
That's right.
He didn't just push off and then try to take a step back.
You know, and I think that plays into the maturity that we're seeing out of Randy Rowland. You know, he's really just becoming a very well-versed mixed martial artist, and he's becoming a very mature fighter, and we're seeing that right now. Action back in the middle.
Rowland waiting, looking to counter. He's had such good success with it. A nice knee by Massey.
These guys are putting it on each other.
Second round has a minute to go. The corner of Rowland telling him they want him to press forward a little more. He's doing such a great job with his counter strikes, but they'd like to see him be a little bit more offensive with that striking attack.
Yeah, I agree with them 100%.
And there it is.
And there's that big right hand again. And a nice right hand by Trevor Massey. No quit in him at all.
Nope. Rowland unable to get his head free. And big cage grab there by Massey. Yeah. Referee saw it, but it was too late to stop the effect of what it did for him. Kept Massey on his feet right there.
Both these guys taking a quick breather here.
And I think we'll probably see Rowland try to separate again off of this.
And if we do, we expect to see him separate with strikes, like you said. Oh, and he's got... Well, I was going to say he's got Massey in a bad spot, but...
Headlock here for Massey.
And a nice roll through from Randy Rowland.
Just a couple of seconds left. We're going to the third.
What a fantastic fight. Exactly what everybody expected.
Sparta Combat
Beautiful
League,
second round. I got to tell you, this is a Randy Rowland fight right here.
The all-new
I think that Trevor Massey has had a hard time kind of regaining himself from that first shot that kind of hurt him. You know, I mean, he clearly he was hurt. But this guy is as tough as they come. Again, I say it all the time. Exponentially gets better every time we see him fight. He's getting some good instruction right now from Adam Vigil in his corner. But I've got Randy Rowland ahead on this fight right now, 2-0. I think that in the corner of Trevor Massey, they're telling him, hey, listen, you're down, you need a finish.
And tell me, Ron, do you think your opinion matters?
Not at all. Who am I? And it's great to be with you, JR.
Seconds out, we'll get the cage door locked, bring these guys into the third and final round to get our Army versus Marines show underway for the final round of our first fight.
Nice little leg kick right there from Trevor Massey. trying to keep this fight outside, I think, for a little while. Oh, goodness.
Beautiful,
Randy
nice
Rowland.
question mark kick. Looked like it was going low, brought it out, and then put it up high.
Randy Rowland is just super sharp tonight. Oh, and a nice backhanded back fist from Trevor Massey.
Rowland just looks so composed.
Yeah, he does. He really does.
He ate a hard kick across the body right there.
And it's already turning purple.
Yeah. Speaks to the conditioning of Rowland to barely even blink at that.
You know, and Massey.
Man, that was power. And Massey
big
eats
liver
a
shot
hard
right
liver
there.
shot.
Goodness. This is a fight.
And Massey just wading forward with rights and lefts. Rowland's doing a really nice job of not being drawn into a stand there, go toe-to-toe brawl.
That's right. Really
using his footwork and his angles beautifully.
I've loved watching the maturing process and watching him grow as a fighter. I always make fun of him. We're friends outside the cage here. I call him the guy that looks like a 12-year-old assassin, but make no mistake about it, he is a fantastic up-and-coming young fighter here in Colorado.
And for our fans that are watching out of state, the rules in Colorado are that in the amateur or the elimination division fights, which this is, you are not allowed to knee to the head at any time. So for people thinking that Rowland ought to be throwing those knees right now, that's the reason that he isn't doing that. And again, Massey doing a nice job entwining the leg of Rowland, and Rowland doing just as nice of a job with his defensive footwork.
Referee Adam Martinez keeping an eye on the action there.
These guys are working hard.
Yeah, they are. Oh, beautiful inside uppercut from Randy Rowland. Trevor Massey just took a big, deep breath saying, wow, that hurt.
And Rowland moved back out of range nicely after landing that. And Massey just bites down on his mouthpiece and throws.
I love this kid.
Massey, he'd be willing to end this fight in a phone booth. Just plant your feet and stand there and swing.
If these guys wanted to fight every day for a full year, I'd watch every single fight.
A little touch of gloves there.
I'm looking for Randy Rowland to set up the inside leg kick with the overhand right. It's one of his go-to combinations.
Rowland is just so composed this afternoon.
He really is.
Only 10 seconds left. And Rowland's still looking very fresh, too. I think some of those body shots have taken some energy out of Massey. Knockdown was after the bell, so that won't count for anything. Some great sportsmanship. We'll take it to the judges.
What a fight. Outstanding performance. Both of these guys showed incredible toughness, fantastic skill, and just outstanding conditioning. These guys deserve this place being up on its feet like it is right now. Wonderful job.
After 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Hilsebeck scores about 29-28. Judge Mills scores about 30-27. And Judge Van Tine scores about 30-27. Declaring your winner by unanimous decision, Randy Rowland. All right, it's Sean Patrick. I'm in the cage with Randy. Randy, I know that there was a last-second change on your opponent. How tough does it make it?
You know, anybody that fights me on a day's notice is tough. I love Trevor. I fought him once before. He's probably one of the got the hardest head. You know, first fight we had, I broke my hand. So, you know, maybe it happened again. I'm not sure. But, you know, give it off to Trevor, everybody. He took that on 1 day notice. He's an animal.
Yeah, your hand doesn't look like it's in very good shape there, brother. Now, talk to me a little bit. I know you had a couple of losing fights before this one. How good does it feel to get back in the W column?
You know, everybody knows I had a rough year last year. Nobody thought I was going to lose 2 or 3 fights last year. And, you know, I'm here to prove that I am the best in the world. You know, it really didn't show. I knew Trevor was going to come out and throw, and, you know, I was trying to mix it up. But, you know, I want to thank everybody for coming out. Thanks, Jeff, for putting this on. I want to thank everybody that served our country. I want to dedicate this fight to my grandpa. He was a U.S. Army, World War II. You know, I want to dedicate that to him.
All right, now what's next for you? Going pro anytime soon?
you know, it's up to these guys over here to let me know what's going on. I'm just going to keep training, keep fighting, put exciting fights on for you guys. Sorry I couldn't get the finish. You know, I rocked him with the first punch. Just couldn't capitalize.
Some folks you want to thank before you get out of here, I'm sure.
First and foremost, I want to thank my team, Factory X, their family. I want to thank Max Muscle, Highlands Ranch, Lone Tree, South Metro. I want to thank Denver Vision, Performance MMA. If I forgot anybody, I'm sorry.
Congratulations on getting back into the win column, man. Give it up for your winner, Randy Rowland.